Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you all. Welcome to our channel, Truth Prevails TV, a digital media committed to uplifting the spiritual women of all by calling to the true message of Islam. Also, Truth Prevail as an online independent media strives to be the voice for the voiceless and an advocate for a just society as commanded by the Islam. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam, ala Rasulullah wa ala alihi wa sahabihi wa man tabi'ahum al-insan illa yawmiddin. All praises and thanks to Almighty Allah, the cherisher and the sustainer of the worlds. May the peace and blessing of Allah be upon the seal of messengership, Muhammad ibn Abdullah, his household, his companions, and all those who follow their path till the day of judgment. It's another Friday, the 3rd of July 2020, corresponding to the 12th of Dhul Qa'dah 1441 after Hijrah. So it's time for us at Truth Prevail to bring you another episode of our Friday Reminder, a program designed to remind all of us of our purpose on this planet. May Allah continue to make it easy for us. So in today's program, we quickly want to look at the Qur'an chapter 66, Surah Tarim, verse 6 of the Qur'an, Surah Tarim. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in this ayah, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ku anfusakum wa alaykum nara وقودها الناس والإجارة عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informs us in this ayah that Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, oh you who believe, ku anfusakum wa alikum naran, save yourselves and your family from a fire. Wakudu annasu wal ijara, whose fuel is people and stones. Aleha molahikatu giladun shidadun la yasunallaha wa mahamaraw wa yafualuna ma yumaru. Appointed over this fire are angels who do not disobey the orders of Allah, who always follow and obey the commands of Allah. Whatever Allah orders them to do, they always follow it, and they never disobey the order of Allah. These angels, they are stern and severe. Aleha malaikatu giladun shidadun. They are very stern and severe. They Allah what it commands them to do, and they always follow the order as they are ordered. They always follow the instruction, the commands Allah gives to them. This is a stark warning to all the believers that we should save ourselves and our family from a fire. How can we save ourselves and our family? Quickly, we are going to give us an advice that what we can do to save ourselves and our families, firstly, is to really acquire the knowledge of this deen. As Allah says in this Qudsi that Farifuni Qabla an ta'budu, know me before you worship me. So it is extremely important that we make a frantic effort to acquire the knowledge, the correct understanding of this religion, to acquire the correct knowledge of this religion and have the basic understanding of this religion. Because every man is the leader, is given a divine role to be the head of his household, to be the Rabbul Bait. Men are the Rabbul Bait. We are given a divine responsibility, a divine role by Almighty Allah. So it is very important that we acquire the knowledge so that we can guide our family aright. So once we acquire good knowledge of this religion, we have the basic understanding of this religion. It is important that we guide our family and counsel them to always obey Allah and never disobey the commandments of Allah. Also, we have to teach them a good moral attitude, good moral behaviors, how to conduct themselves in the wider society. And also, we have to teach them the important aspect of the religion, the obligatory acts of our religion. It's very, very important that they have a good knowledge, that as a father we teach our children, we teach our families to have the good understanding of the religion, to understand how to practice the religion, to understand the obligatory aspect of our religion. For example, to have a correct understanding of the Tawheed, the concept of Tawheed, which is the first pillar of our deen, that we have to believe that nothing deserves to be worshipped other than Allah. They have a very good and correct understanding of this, that they don't associate any other things in addition to the worship of Allah. They don't associate any partner with Allah, because this is the most hated sin. This is the unforgivable sin. It's the only sin that Allah will not forgive us if we die still believing that something else is worthy of worship apart from Allah. So we give them the correct understanding of the deen by the correct understanding of the Tawheed. Also, we have to teach them how to worship Allah, how to pray. So this is very, very important. So also, the non-obligatory act as well, we have to teach them, but we have to prioritize the obligatory aspect of the deen over the non-obligatory one. So another aspect of this verse, another part of this verse that I quickly want to draw our attention to is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us, draws our attention to the fact that this fire that we are talking about, this fire that Allah is talking about in this verse, is a appointed angels that are very stern. They are very, very, they always follow his orders. And they are very severe in what they do. They are very harsh. So this is very important, this aspect, because Allah says that they always follow his command. These angels, they never disobey Allah. They always follow what they ask them to do. They always follow the instructions. All they do is they follow the order. Unlike humans, that we are blessed. Will I call it a blessing? Because this free will, because we are given a free will. This is what I'm trying to say, that Allah gave us free will, and this is why we are going to be held accountable on the day of judgment. We have to use our free will to worship Allah and nothing else. We have to use our free will to worship Allah and to do the best to have a positive impact in this life. Because the angel that are guiding the fire, as Allah told us in this ayah, they always follow his command. They never disobey Allah. They never disobey Allah. So we have to be mindful of what we do. We have to really, this is a stark reminder for us that this fire is guided by angels that they never disobey Allah. We human beings, we use our free will sometimes to commit atrocities. This is why we are going to be held accountable on the day of judgment. We use our free will to cause atrocities, to lie against one another, to put each other down, to involve in a lot of things that can really make Allah to be angry with us, that can really attract Allah's punishment. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala distance us from away from his fire. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to follow his commandment. May Allah make it easy for us to always obey him and our families. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with the ability to be of good manners, to be of good moral behaviors, to be part of the society in a positive way, so that people will see the beauty of Islam in us. So this is just a quick one. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to be among those people that will protect themselves and their family from the hellfire. Let's just always remember to make this supplication as advised, as instructed by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar, which means that may Allah give us the good of this world and the good of the hereafter, and protect us from the punishment of the hellfire. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله ولكم. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this little that I've said. May Allah forgive any mistake that I've made. Until I come your way again, by the special grace of Almighty Allah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Peace.